Well, for some of you, plans this Valentine's Day, they could include candlelight, maybe some roses, right? But if you really want to impress your other half, you got to make them laugh.
I agree. Tammy Pescatelli will even deliver the jokes for you. She's at the Funny Bone through February 14th.
Here she is this morning, back on the blend. Good to see you, Tammy.
Good morning.
Welcome. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm good. Thank you for bringing out the good flower arrangement for me. Look, I just went it flying. Thank you for this. I'll keep this. And I'll take the fuzzy pillow, too, for this.
Perfect.
This reminds me of my cat, so it'll be nice. I'll have a little
that pillow actually has a name. Like, what do they name
it? Does
that?
have a name? Yeah, I'm
name.
sure it does. I shouldn't be touching it. I stayed in condos for a long time. I'm sure it does have a name.
Right, I'm sure. A lot of people touch that pillow. Well, Valentine's Day, you got the whole family in town, though, right?
I do, because it was cheaper flight. No, it was nice. It was my anniversary yesterday, and so I have my son, and my husband is opening for me. My son Luca, where are you? Hi, Luca.
He's adorable.
I see
He's in the other room. He's in the green room watching.
Be good. You're sitting in the green room.
But you got the hubby. He's opening for you this weekend. Do you guys work together a lot?
No, we don't, because I want to keep my sanity.
Well, there's Luke. Hey, Luke.
There he is in the green room.
Look at him.
You're on TV.
With Colleen in there. There he is.
Oh, he got his cameo.
He loves the cameras, doesn't he?
He does. Well, you know, the sad part is that kid, all right, that's enough with him. Now he looks like he deserves a spanking. I'm going to end up, child services is going to call on me. You know, what happened is, I think he just grew up in front of it a little bit. We were doing that reality show for just his cognitive, not a long time, but for the year from 2 to 3, where he became conscious of it, you know, and I think he gets it. I mean, I don't know. I would never, he's funnier than I'll ever be, and he's funnier than my husband, but I would never put him in show business.
Everybody seems to say that, parents who are in it.
He's my Ben Stiller, and I'm Ann Mira, but alive.
I love it. So Valentine's Day weekend, does that come into play in some of the jokes that you'll be telling this weekend?
I used to call it Singles Awareness Day for the longest time when I was single, you know, and now, for me, I come to you for the singles. I'm here for you because this is what happens when you do get married and you're worried that you're going to be alone. I used to think I'm going to die and I'll be alone for like 4 days, no one will find my body, and now that looks good to me. That sounds peaceful.
That's the way to go. I love that. Peace
like,
and quiet.
wow, you can't even go to the bathroom by yourself.
Dare to dream. Right?
Oh my gosh, they never leave you alone. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm shingling the roof in here. What do you think I'm doing in here? So I come to you from a different place.
Oh, I know. I get it. And, you know, you grew up in an Italian family, so
crazy family.
You know, my family's kind of the same way. But do you get a lot of your humor from your family growing
up? I
up?
have to get my humor from my family because I don't have that much money for therapy. Like if we were, if I was really just trying to work it out, everything to me can and does have the potential to be funny. You just have to know when to apply it.
And all boys in your family?
All boys,
Same
all
here.
cousins.
I feel
really
like I was
you?
watching them like we were separated at birth.
I know you said
kids in Catholic schools, all boy family.
Catholic school, by the way, it's the season of Lent for us right now, so it's a very tough time for a lot of people. My son gave up chocolate. I gave up going to church. So I'm like, I'm tired. I don't know what's happening.
But you know, it's funny because you know, growing up in Italian, you can find the funny in a lot of things. Like my nana, when you would go on Sunday dinners, you use Sunday dinners?
Well, always Sunday dinners.
Yeah, you go over there, and if you didn't eat enough, she'd get offended. You're not eating my food. What's wrong with you?
And if you ate too much, she'd still be offended. Trust me. That's how I tell her. I'll do a joke in my act about my grandmother and how she would beg someone to eat. Literally, she would scream. If you came over the house, you eat, come on, I'm making you something. I'm making, you're like, no,
you're not
I'm
even hungry,
No, I'm making you something. And then you'd sit down just to be polite. And then when you left, she'd go, every time they come over, they're hungry. And you're like, what is here? You're a gargoyle of a woman. You should sit on the roof and scare owls away. Why would you do that to people? You're just not nice.
Have you been watching the debates? Any of the is politics? Are you working politics into your show?
I don't do
at all?
politics in my act because I have enough crazy people in my act that I don't need to add to that crazy. And I'm a patriot, so for me that's kind of like I don't care what your politics are, and when I say that, people think you're this or that. It's not about that. To me, it's like I respect the men and women that serve for us. But someone said to me, "Would you join the military?" And I'm like, I'm 45 years old, a wife and a mom. I mean, I might be the one to take ISIS out. I just might be. And I deal with hecklers. I couldn't really, like,
You've been battle tested.
I really, and
Exactly.
they're all millennials, 25, 26 years old. I could take them out with a jar of peanuts, probably, because they all have peanut allergies. Get some flour and gluten, and I'll be queen of the world. I'm tired of this.
There's our military
I
right
might be
there.
the one.
That
There you
is
go.
true. It seems like there's peanut allergies everywhere. Or daycare, you can't take peanuts at daycare.
And
I mean,
gluten.
like,
Everybody's
every kid
a
has
winner.
Everybody's there we go.
Boy, that's a crock. Why would you teach them that in T-ball? They'll not, everybody's a winner. No, I'm from Cleveland. Oh, I know. We have the Browns. They haven't won my entire life.
Well, I was just looking. They're like one of, I don't know, 4 or 5 teams that have never been to the Super Bowl. I just heard this stat.
They
They've never
can't
been to
even
the
buy
Super Bowl.
tickets to the Super Bowl.
They're
not even allowed.
How'd you get into comedy? Because I heard you were in fashion. You had a fashion
I have a
design
degree in
or what?
fashion design, but I never applied it. I was 4 years in school, and I would go see the comics.
Yeah.
I loved the comics. I would come to the schools, Rathskeller, they all have those. And I just thought comedy was great, but I never knew. And my parents moved to the Quad Cities when I graduated, and I got a job at the Funny Bone over there. I thought it'd be a fun place to spend the summer before I went to do my internship in New York. And was waiting tables, the world's worst waitress, the world's worst. But this female comic came, and I thought, wow, I could do that. And it was a bet, an
And that was
open
it.
mic. Yeah,
And
did
that
an
was
open
that.
mic and got hired by a radio station and
Wow.
House MC. And here I was here my first year, and now I'm back again.
well,
I'm
yeah.
coming to Omaha.
That's good.
I've been coming to
circle.
Omaha since 1994.
You've been coming here forever. I mean, I know you're good friends with Todd and Tyler over there. You just came from the Radio Empire.
Colleen, who's
Colleen.
been running the club for years, and I've been here since they built that overpass that
The
just
expressway,
skips one
yeah.
light.
Right.
Just that's
It's
all it does.
amazing,
Just
isn't
skips
it?
it.
To go over one
People
light.
really hated that grocery store because they just skipped just one light. That's all.
The expressway.
That was like 12 years in the making.
Yeah,
That's it. One
you've been
light.
coming here for-
One
That's why you
light.
brought your whole family here for the
Yeah,
weekend.
I had
This
to
is
show
Omaha's
the
your
new-
second home.
This is the only town, I have to say this though, and I mean this genuinely. The growth is astounding.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I come, there's a new shopping center it used to be a field. Like, I saw a cow in the place that's now a vision center last
You're
year.
right,
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean? Like,
Well, especially at
it's
Village
so
Point.
wonderful. Yeah, it's
out there,
amazing.
it's blowing up out there. Tammy,
Yeah.
she's going to be at the Funny Bone all weekend. Tonight, 2 shows. Tomorrow, 2 shows. Sunday, she's going to be there at 7 o'clock. And the hubby's opening up. Luca's opening
Yeah,
up
so
for
come
you,
on
right?
our date. It's a weird date. We're having a group date with the entire town.
I love it.
love
I'll be
it.
there tomorrow night for the early show. Tammy Pescatelli, good to see you.
Thank you.
Come back.
You're going to come out
I'll be
tomorrow
up there
night?
tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Oh, see,
We'll
there
see
you
there.
go.
There you go.
All right, thanks.